Hey everyone, my name is James. I am from Alteryx. I have to apologize, my Turkish is not very good, so I'm going to give everything in English today. Dokan, my colleague's been trying to teach me, but so far I've specialized in Adana kebabs and raki, and that's about it so far. So firstly, I'd like to ask everyone a question, and that is, who works for a data-driven business? Is there anyone here who works for a business which they think is data-driven? You do? Yeah? Okay. What do you think makes it data-driven? What's your interpretation of data-driven? No? Okay, don't worry. No, it's fine. So, 3 statements then. Let's look at these. Who do these resonate with? I've got budget constraints. How can I do more with less? How do I mitigate the impact of economic fluctuation? The economy's not good. How do I keep my business going forward? And how can generative AI, or AI as a whole, help a business? I keep hearing this buzzword, generative AI, generative AI. How can I apply that to my organization to help the business go forward? I'm pretty sure we've all sort of heard this. We hear about it in our business, so you guys must as well. This is why we created Alteryx. So Alteryx was founded 25 years ago, and it's a platform built for every department within an organization. You do not have to be a data scientist to use it. You don't have to be an analyst. You don't need to be a code specialist. You can work in any department, any industry. And if you can see a use case, this is just some of them which I picked. There are hundreds, thousands across an organization where you can have the ability to have data or controlled access to data at your fingertips. You can get insights almost real time so that you can make correct decisions with your, within your department, within your business unit, so that you can push your business forward. Data typically is siloed across organizations. So when people say, oh, I need to get data for, I don't know, employee retention in HR, say, you have to put a request in to the IT department, which then gets put on a list of 100 different things. And finally, by the time you get the data from the IT department, the data is outdated. You're not data-driven. You're actually behind where you need to be. Alteryx gives the business power at their fingertips, controlled access, of course. So the principle of Alteryx is this. It's the 4 E's. It's very simple, but very effective. Easy. If you have tasks at the moment, which takes weeks, months, days, we can automate the process to take minutes and seconds. Example, finance, tax reconciliation, just one example. Typically done on Excel, you've got reams and reams of data, rows and rows of data. You open your Excel crashes, you go back, you start again. You don't need to do that anymore. Alteryx can connect to the data source, and you can automate that full process. Leads me on to my next E, everything. We've got 100 out-of-the-box connectors, so we can connect to virtually any data source. We can be anywhere. We have a hybrid offering of a cloud solution, but also on-premise. The organization was born on-prem, but obviously over the years, we've evolved to be a cloud-based solution as well. And finally, going back to my point which I made before, Alteryx is built for everyone. We want data, or the power of data and the power of insights in every person's hands within an organization so that they can make the correct decision at the correct time. So you must be thinking, I work for Alteryx, I'm saying all of this, that's what I'm paid to do, ultimately. And here, don't take my word for it, take for the stats. So Alteryx was founded 25 years ago in Irvine in California as a financial services consultancy. It evolved over this time, and now we've got offices in California. Dokan and I were based in the Dubai office, which the weather's a bit of a change for me today, so I came a bit underprepared. All the way through to Singapore and Australia, all the way around the world. We have 8,000 customers, including 49% of the 2,000 biggest companies in the world, all are powered by Alteryx. And just to give you an insight as to who they might be, as I said a few slides ago, it doesn't matter what industry, it doesn't matter what department, it doesn't matter what function. Alteryx can add value to your business. As I said, we're not specialized in retail, or media, or professional services. Everywhere across the business, these are the active customer list within Alteryx. professional football clubs. We haven't managed to sign up like Galatasaray or Besiktas or whoever it might be yet. That's next on the list for us, or any other teams. I'm not open. I don't mind. I don't support anyone. So, but here, airlines. That's who we work with as it stands. And something we're most proud of is the Alteryx community. We just won the award for the best software community globally. We've got 500,000 active members, and there are hundreds and hundreds, millions of posts. If you've got a question, a comment, a query, you can put it in there, and the community will respond to it probably faster than anyone else can imagine. You don't even need to be a customer to use it. You sign up, you create your account, there's free learning in there as well. It's a really powerful resource, which we're very proud to be a part of, very proud to host, and so are the 500,000 active members. Now, I'm going to leave you with one thing before we hand over to Dokkan, who's going to go into a more sort of detailed demo. If anything stimulated in your brain what I was talking about in terms of are you data-driven, where do you fit within your analytics maturity as an organization, I ask you this. Scan the QR code. Find out for yourself. Where does your business sit on the analytics maturity scale? Okay? You don't need to share the results, that's up to you. But I'm going to hand over to Dokkan now, who's going to dive into some of the products. And thank you so much for being here today. I really appreciate it. And we look forward to seeing you all again. Thank you so much.